Welcome back, guardians of the planet, warriors. I love you guys. I love you. I wish I could give you a hug. Here's a virtual hug. Thank you for coming back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Kyle. This is Raw, Vibrant Rejuvenation, where I give you guys some inspiration. I help you guys with some information, some stuff that can hopefully help you grow and blossom into your highest potential, your highest self. The mind, body, soul, helping you guys with regeneration and detoxification of the body and getting the mind, body, and spirit aligned, getting it all aligned. So, thanks for coming back. And yeah, when you guys you get too far from nature, you gotta run back to nature. So you gotta run back. I just feel funny because I'm wearing sunglasses, and if I eat cooked food and protein like nuts and seeds and heavy oils or fats, avocados, a lot of this stuff. Avocados are still a healing food, but all that other stuff is not really healing foods, guys. So when I eat that stuff, it's good to be balanced with the raw living foods, stuff that's not cooked, just raw living foods right from nature. When you are detoxing, that is the number one thing. When you have raw life force, that's how you can heal best. And so I've been eating a lot of that heavier stuff lately. Not too bad though, but when I do, sometimes it's like I need to wear a little bit of sunglasses because everything's bright because I got more mucus in my body. There's more mucus in my head area, and so these are the things that you realize when you're when you're detoxing. You see it because it's like true science. True science is where you're seeing this stuff come out of you, out of every end, out of every angle. And the way that we do that best is by the way that we can really get down to the deep detoxification is by mimicking nature in all aspects. So that's what this video is about. This is raw, this is vibrant, and let's get into some rejuvenation, some stuff here. So yeah, when you study nature, when you actually sit back and when you get out of the mind and you look at nature, you copy nature, you study it, and you realize, dang, I gotta learn the flowers, I gotta learn the herbs, and start looking around and start experimenting and start smelling things and start using your intuition and your inner guidance, and you get out of this whole world that is false, this matrix which is totally crumbling right now. If you guys haven't noticed, hallelujah, it's finally here. But anyways, this world that we're in, this matrix, it is not the real world. This is the natural world. This is what humans have lost, and we need to get back to this. We need to get back to this nature, because it's a plastic world, it's a sanitized world, it's a fake world, it's a processed world, it's a chemicalized world, and you wonder, why are people so sick? Why do people have dis-ease, right? And let me just say, I'm just talking about healing here. I don't cure anything, and I don't heal anything either. I just help people make better choices and help people realign closer to nature, and they make the choices and they change their health, right? So there's no curing here, because you gotta, some of these negative forces, they really like to try to manipulate and have their hands in when people are trying to do good in this world, So just have to say, healing is all in your hands. And that's why I'm here to say it's in your hands. You got to get into nature, go get a cabin, go take a vacation, get a cabin, even for a couple days. Drive out of your city, get into nature, and you'll find that your mind gets still. You'll find that everything just starts to loosen up, lighten, and starts to heal. And when you mimic nature, like you start, wow, nature we've got wind, we've got rest, we've got it all. And nature isn't always just go, 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 go. It's always changing. So when you start to mimic nature, when you start to see, it's all about listening within. Oh, now I need some rest. Oh, now I think I'll take a little break from food, even just one day. Just drink water. Or, I might do this, I might do that. And because in nature, it's all about balance. There's a divine order in nature. It's a divine, sacred thing, and you're a part of it, right? We're not separate from nature, and that's the issue. Is humans think that we're separate from nature. We can live in these cubicles, live in these little boxes, live in these always chasing this fiat currency that's going bye. All this, we think that we can just be totally separate. And the more we go from far away from nature, the more there's dis-ease. There's more dis-ease there. And health doesn't come from a needle, guys. I'm going to tell you that. I'm going to have to remind you that, and we're not going to get into any of that, but you guys know it doesn't come from a needle. And if you look at nature, if you study nature, you see that animals, when they get sick, they don't run to the doctor. They don't run to the pharmacy. No, they don't run away from their stuff and stuff their face full of processed things that were made in a laboratory. When an animal is sick, it rests. And number one thing is rest. You have to rest. If you don't rest, you don't heal. If you're eating the perfect raw food diet, if you're doing the best water fast, if you're doing the longest juice fast, if you're not resting during it, you're not going to heal. You're not going to heal. So the animal goes, and it rests, and it usually drinks water. And then I assume that they just start nibbling. They just start nibbling. They do. You start eating a little bit. Okay, once you're back, if it starts nibbling and it's not ready if it's not time yet, it will probably just realize, because it's not addicted to these things that people are addicted to. The animal knows to rest until it's time. And that's what we got away from. We got away from the natural parts of life. And it's sad. It's sad, And because you see, the animal is just, it knows that there's too much energy digesting these foods. And if you guys know about fasting, if you've done it, you know that when you fast, you have a lot more energy. If you're healthier and you fast, you'll have more energy sometimes at parts of the fast. But it's all about releasing. I can't come up with what I'm trying to say for some reason, but it's all about the not digesting. You know how much energy it takes to digest food? And especially if you're having 3 meals a day, 4 meals a day, or whatever. So it's really important to stop eating food, stop eating some food. And also, there's a lot of mental energy that happens with humans. Always caught up in the mind, always caught up in the loops, always caught up in the fantasies, in the ego, in the future, in the past. And that's what's going bye-bye. That's all the old world. This is the new world. And in this new world, when you start to do some meditation, you just sit back and observe and witness, then you see that you you're healing. You feel it. You know that you're healing. You're realigning with yourself. Your stomach is not digesting. Your body is not getting overburdened with more heavy mucus forming foods and chemicals, because your body is able to start eliminating this stuff, right? Because you're copying nature. You're starting to eliminate these things from your body. And your body is not accumulating more of this stuff that is bogging you down. So, yeah, you gotta mimic nature. You gotta study it. Just look. Do you want to be a cyborg? If you do, that's your right. That's your right. You want to be part of this AI industrial revolution thing where you own nothing and be happy? That's cool, but not for me, at least. Not for me. You got to copy nature in all aspects. You look around, wow, monocrop. Like here, all it is rice. You have rice almost everywhere. It's like, no, you don't want to. That's where you have all the illnesses. You have the pests come. You have pests. You have the soil is crappy. Then the people are tricked into thinking that they need chemicals. And in some ways, they do need some stuff because they have a monocrop, which is not natural. So when it's not natural for so long, there's just so many issues. But when you copy nature, like, hello, you have a food forest, you have permaculture where everything is, you have different layers, you have the tall trees, you have the medium stuff, you have little bushes, you have root vegetables, you have greens, you have this whole layer of stuff. And that's natural. That's natural. So you want to go when you're feeling good again, after you did maybe a little fruit diet or a little juice fast. You want to keep eating these foods that are the highest foods, highest vibrational foods for mankind, which is fruits. You want to stick on the fruits for a while. You copy nature. Oh, I just broke a fast. Okay, I'm going to cute little one. I just broke a fast. I'm going to eat properly. I'm going to eat fruits and give my body more rest, so it's giving more time and more rest to digest and reset and eliminate and expectorate and expel anything that has been keeping you down. Mind, body, soul. It's all there. It's not always just the physical. It's not always. I said this in literally the last video, but guys, it's not always just the diet. But sometimes you need to take a break from food to realize these things, and when you do, oh my gosh, it's pretty epic. It's pretty epic. So just remember, like, you go and you want to get the most ripe fruits possible. You want to get the most organic fruits possible with good soil if you can. Grow it by yourself if you can. Go to farmers markets. You want to always source the best ingredients. And for me out here, like some of these, there's some raw food restaurants out here in Bali, and they're not always the healthiest. Like, so I've been thinking of like a lot of different things. Like, I've been thinking about getting some land. I've been thinking about opening a restaurant, juice bar thing here, and a whole lot of other things. Going to Costa Rica. I don't know. I'm in between all these things, but I didn't want to get into that. But like, what else? Yeah, it's just all about copying and mimicking nature in every level, and your issues are going to vanish. Your issues are going to vanish. You're going to heal. And that's what I really hope for you guys, is that you heal. And in this time, like I said, however many videos back, like, the time to align yourself with nature, it was a long time ago. So hopefully, if you haven't yet, or if you haven't aligned enough to heal yourself and to regenerate your body temple and heal your endocrine system and all of that, and heal your adrenals and your kidneys and everything else, then do it now, because if you start now, it might. I don't want to say it's too late, but it's never too late. But the time is getting there for some of us, and sometimes we just got to leave the city, leave it behind. And anywho, yeah, if you guys got questions, I always love to see the questions, and please give me a big juicy like if you can. It really helps me a lot. It makes me want to keep doing this. Yeah, if you have any questions, you need my assistance, just shoot me an email. And yeah, I wish you guys, I hope you guys are happy, healthy, and whole. And I wish you a fulfilling day of pure awareness and embodied, peaceful embodiment. And I hope you guys are loving things. And yeah, that's it. You gotta go back to nature. You gotta go right back to nature. There's a durian tree back there. There's a avocado tree over there. There's a jackfruit tree. There's a bunch of bananas. There's papayas. That's the way to do it. Peace out.